Hardly anyone would argue with the statement that speakers have the greatest influence on the character of the sound of any audio system. It is the speakers you need to choose most carefully. But even the best speakers in the world won't sound good with the right amplifier. It's the engine of the whole machine. Today we have the Cambridge Audio CXA81. It looks nothing special, the specifications are also quite ordinary. But this particular amplifier is one of the best in terms of price to performance ratio in the segment of models just above the entry level. Hello guys, this is Pult Electronics and me, Deco. Let's go! Those who don't know the British company Cambridge Audio can hardly consider themselves experienced audiophiles. I say this quite seriously, because many, if not all lovers of good sound over the past decades have chosen this company's devices for their systems. Especially the universal digital to analog converters and amplifiers. They certainly did not do it for appearance sake, because there is simply nothing to surprise and ace it here. But the set of consumer features, and in particular the sound for the price the company offers, always the maximum. The CXA81, the older of the two stereo amplifiers in the second generation CX family, is no exception. It has been introduced since 2019, but I still don't know what the letters CX mean. If you know, tell me in the comments. What I do know is that the CXA81 can do everything an amplifier in this class should be able to do, even more. It also sounds great. Listen to it with your eyes closed, and you can hear what a much more expensive amplifier would sound like. So yes, it is definitely a bargain.
In terms of design, the Cambridge Audio CXA81 is almost flawless for this price segment. That's because it employs well-researched solutions. Class AB amplifier stage, power supply based on toroidal transformer with a large power reserve, and so on. There are no expensive revolutionary solutions, but there is a thoughtful design built with good components. A timeless classic as it should be. It's not embarrassing to show such a device with the lid off, but it has some useful additional features. Foremost, a built-in digital to analog converter based on the ESS9016 chip. It's nothing special, but it's a logical choice for equipment of such level. By the way, the converter can receive a digital audio signal not only through the usual digital inputs, but also from your computer via USB. In this case, it is possible to listen to ultra-high-resolution PCM and DSD streams. Owners of high-quality sound sources will be pleased to see the CXA81 with XLR-balanced inputs, in addition to the 4 unbalanced RCA inputs. Finally, there is a Bluetooth module with support for the aptX HD music codec. This allows you to stream audio over the air from your gadget with virtually no loss, provided that your gadget also supports this codec. For example, almost any modern Android smartphone.
What are the downturns? No secrets, all the advantages and disadvantages are visible and clear. Let's start with the disadvantages. 80 watts per channel is certainly enough power for most stereo systems in a typical living room. But if your speakers have sensitivity less than 85 decibels at 8 ohms impedance and you like loud and powerful sound, this unit is not for you. Look for something much more powerful. Even for a comparable price, you will probably find the one you want. But it doesn't mean that it will be able to sound as refined and detailed. That's how a disadvantage is made up for with an absolute advantage. I'm talking about sound quality. For fans of any acoustic music and quality records, in general, this amplifier is one of the best for its price. But back to the disadvantages. For me, it is simple appearance and not very convenient volume control. But that is just my opinion. Some people like the laconic shape of the CXA81 body, and it is convenient to use the volume control. I guess the thing is just with my fingers. But I can't explain the use of the small 3.5mm headphone output. Come on, British, you have an almost empty front panel and you made an awkward mini jack. On the other hand, that's where the list of flaws ends. And all of the disadvantages already listed can hardly be called critical. Everything else are advantages. This is a very musical amplifier section with very balanced, comfortable and detailed sound. And pretty good built-in DAC, with the ability to receive the signal directly from the computer via USB, including DSD. Bluetooth is also a useful thing, especially when sound quality is not spoiled thanks to support for the aptX HD codec. Well, someone will appreciate the presence of a second set of terminals to connect an extra pair of speakers in another room or on the veranda of the cottage. A great opportunity to save on the purchase of a second set of equipment to sound the backyard. If you're used to using more than just your computer or smartphone as a signal source, the CX family has a well-equipped streamer and CD transport. Yes, exactly, the transport. Why would you pay a second time for a DAC when you already have one in your amplifier? I totally agree. So you can build almost any configuration with CX series components, but it will be based on the excellent CXA81. You will find all additional information as usual down below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.